Hey there, group. Eric William here with Saturday Fright Theater out here at the Horror Hotel in Richfield, Ohio this year. And I've got with me Alex McMillan, and Alex is a composer. Alex, welcome to Horror Hotel.
Thank you.
Tell you what, tell us a little bit about yourself. Obviously, we know you're a composer because I just told everybody you are. But tell us a little bit about what brings you here to Horror Hotel this year.
Well, this is my second time attending. I came here 6 years ago for the first one I ever attended.
Oh, wow.
It's been a bit of a gap, but I wanted to come back after winning an award.
Wanted to come back and just kind of, hey, you now. Or did you win another award this year? Or are you here for for another submission?
Yes, it's for a scoring placement.
Okay, and can you tell us any bit about the movie that you scored?
Let's see. It was a Christopher Lee horror film, an older one. Gosh, I can't remember anything about it really, besides like just decrepit town.
Right.
People, zombies, everything. Someone's running at a witch, something like that.
Okay, that's awesome. And so now, what motivated you to kind of get involved and become a composer in the first place?
Well, I played piano since I was 6. Long career of playing piano, and went to college for music, and then I just kind of stopped liking being like a wind-up box and getting put on a stage and kind of just play this, can you play that?
Right.
So I decided to do something else and got into the IT industry, and I still do music as a hobby, but you're never, after all the years, going to take music out of someone like.
Well, yeah, exactly. Doing it that many years, it's it becomes part of who you are. And speaking of that, a little bit of composing, I know, sometimes directors or filmmakers will say, this is the kind of sound that I want. Is that what happened to you? Have you ever run into that? Or do they kind of say, this give you an idea, and then you feel the music and make the music how it feels inside for you?
There's definitely, everyone's got opinions, and it's definitely worthy to go into like a spotting session with your director, get their opinion.
Okay. But
mostly, after years, I guess I do hear that little voice, and it kind of hasn't steered me wrong yet.
That's good. Yeah.
Despite some opposition, everyone's got thoughts. I usually just kind of try to take them with a grain of salt.
Nice.
Try to make changes the director wants and keep going.
Well, there you go. That's what's important. Well, I'll tell you what. I won't keep you too much longer here. But people out there that are watching right now saying, "Man, I wish I could be like Alex, a multiple award-winning composer."
If I had $1
For every time, I'm sure. But can you give anybody out there that's sitting down there and says, I've been playing piano since I was 6, or I've been playing music and I've got that in me. What's your advice for them? What would you tell them? How do you get started as far as if they want to be, film composing?
Well, the first thing is definitely to have fundamentals with music, but then diversify, like in marching band, things like that, arts of all types, just to keep your mind rounded in those aspects. And then, of course, to just never, ever give up. There are always going to be walls. Right. And actually, a good quote Danny Elfman said, it's always like reeling a bucket down into a well, and you just have to hope that it's going to land at some point. Pull it back up.
Pull it back up. That's great. Yes. So there you go. Hey, that's all right. No, it's what inspires us. So it's never stealing if it's inspirational, right? There you go. I don't know if that's a real quote there, folks, but anywho, well, I tell you what, Alex, before we get out of here, where can people find out more about you? Do you have websites, Facebook? How can they find out about you, the composer?
Yes, I do have a website. It is no, that's the old one. I marketed it as Emotions Imagine Studios at squarespace.com.
Okay.
But I'm also on Facebook at Alexander John without my last name.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll tell you what, Alex, thank you so much. I appreciate you coming in here. We'll let you get back to Horror Hotel. Enjoy the rest of the weekend here. And again, it's been a pleasure. We're going to get you back here to the movie right here on Saturday Fright Theater, where every night it's a frightful night when you're watching a movie.